Hey guys, welcome to our Saluministi Masterclass. Today, all about the Caffettiera. We're finally going to teach you how to do the Caffettiera and do it right. Do it the way we do it in store, the way it deserves to be done. Obviously, COVID at the moment, lots of people staying home, drinking coffee. We want to make sure you're having the best Caffettiera coffee you can have at home. Here we go. Of course, at Saluministi, in store, we sell everything you need to make the perfect Caffettiera. So we have Bialetti Caffettieras, 3 cup, 6 cup, 1 cup, 18 cup is the biggest they get. Got them all in store. And of course, let's start with the basics coffee. We use Lavazza in store, as I'm sure you all well know. Now, obviously our preference is a traditional Italian style roast coffee. To put something green and something fruity and very Melbourne at the moment in the Caffettiera, it really to us isn't going to give you the flavour profile we think the Caffettiera should have. So Lavazza at the moment, thank you to my beautiful assistant, have a few special blends at the moment. This is the Tierra, which is 100% Cuban. There's a few different new blends out there on the market. As long as it's Italian, we think it works in the Caffettiera. Some of the fruity stuff really doesn't go that well. And then when it comes to the Caffettiera, of course, we've got the Bialetti. I've got a couple others at home. I've got 3 cup, depending on the occasion, 6 cup, 9, 18, depends on how many people coming over. 3 main parts of the Caffettiera, of course. The base, this is where your coffee goes, the water goes, sorry. As you can see, we fill this up to the valve. If you can see inside here, there's a little valve line. Fill the water up to there. You've got your filter, which is where we put our ground coffee. Then of course, we've got the lid, which is where the extraction of the hot water and the steam goes up through the coffee, through the filter, out the spout and into this area here where we then pour from. What we do is that's different, we put hot water in the base. The theory being the Caffettiera is made of aluminium. Now it's a very strong conductor of heat, so it gets very hot. As you would know, the Caffettiera when it comes off the stove is scalding hot, so you gotta be careful. But the less time that the coffee in the filter can burn and get bitter, the better. So we put hot water in here, it boils faster, it extracts quicker, it extracts sharper, harder and faster, and comes out, which means the coffee in here cannot burn. If we put cold water in here, it's going to take a lot longer to extract. The coffee then spends a lot more time on the stove, which allows it to get a very different flavour. It can get that real sharpness and harshness that you may remember Nonna used to do, because she would put it on the stove, leave it there for 2 hours until it came up because you use freezing cold water. So, really simple. Hot water in here, coffee in here. As I said, in the store we use Lavazza coffee. Now, we're at the luxury of grinding it fresh here today at home, but you may not have that luxury. So we do bag this up and sell this in store for you guys to use. I'm going to grind it fresh so we can get the best Caffettiera we can get and put it straight in the hopper. So, coffee in here. As you can see, I kind of want to fill just above the rim of the filter. I'll give it a little tap because it will compress, it will sit a little bit, and just give it a light flattening out. That's enough. Hot water in here. Right to the filter line. I'm not sure if you can see that. Filter goes in. Using a brand crispy fresh one today, straight out of the packet. Lid goes on. Now make sure the lid's nice and tight because we don't want any of the pressure coming out from the seal or from the rim here. It does have a valve, so if it does get too hot, too sharp, any excess pressure will come through here. Otherwise, it will extract and come through the spout. Now let's go to the stove. As you can see, I've got the Caffettiera on the stove and I'll show you what's happening here. The water is going to come up once it boils through the spout and into the hopper. Be sure the lid's closed because as it comes up it will splatter out and I hate for anyone to get burnt. As it starts to come up,
yeah,
you'll see,
to see if they've completed.
It's going to come out the spout once it hits to boil. There it is. This is where we close the lid, because as it starts to boil, it starts to spit and splatter. Okay, so the caffettiera is nearly done. I can hear it splattering, I can hear it spurting. Okay, we don't want to overdo it. We want to make sure that once we hear that bubble and snap and crack and pop, once we hear that stop, we want to get it off the stove. If you want to check if it's ready, always lift it off the stove before you open the lid. Because when you open the lid, it may still be spurting out. Closely, come in. As you can see, we've reached the top. That's about the level you want to be at. Now, another little tip we do, because sometimes you make more coffee than what you need. We will get the caffettiera, run it under a cold tap, because then it just cools it down, which means it won't continue to cook, won't continue to burn the coffee that's in the top of the caffettiera. Yeah. Little run under cold water. Just want to stop that cooking process like we would do with pasta, like we would do when we boil our vegetables at home. Okay. So, we're done. Caffettiera's come to temperature. We've chilled it under cold water. It's time to pour and drink. Traditionally, it is quite an intense, quite a bitter product. So, a good Italian will normally add some sugar. Don't feel bad about it. You're not disrespecting coffee if you put sugar in your caffettiera coffee. It does take that edge off and mellows it out. At the shop, we make what we would call cremino. So, we get that little primary extraction, that little first pour of the caffettiera. Mix it up with some sugar and make like a caramel sugar paste with the coffee. Put that in and it actually puts a crema slightly back on top of the caffettiera. But really simple. Add your sugar. I like a little bit of cold milk. Throw a little bit of cold milk on top. And salute. Okay guys, washing tips. When you wash a caffettiera, never ever put in the dishwasher. It's aluminium, it will go wrong. What we do is just a warm, wet cloth, rinse it under water, pull it apart, give it a light rub, and let it dry naturally. Try not to put it away wet if you can, because you want it to dry up and get rid of all that yuckiness. Once in a while, give it a good scrub, don't feel bad, use a bit of soap, maybe season it again before you use it the next time. We don't want to scrub off all the goodness and all the oils that protects the flavour of the coffee from the metal. Otherwise you do get that little tinny sort of aluminium flavour. Look us up online, come into the shop. Like I said, we sell all the caffettiera. There's plenty of coffee for sale in the store. Come say hi and enjoy your caffettiera. And please send us photos of yours and how it comes up, and make sure you do us proud. Enjoy guys, thank you.